Aloha. Good afternoon. Merry Christmas. And all that good stuff, God stuff, goddess stuff. Yeah, this is Andrew Aloha Live out of Flagstaff, Arizona. And one of the things that's happened today is I canceled doing any more blog talk radio shows. I think I've had enough of the abuse. Not cool. I don't think they're the most user-friendly people in the world, but that's beside the point. Anyhow, even though the show is canceled, the meditation is still on. It's still going. So what I'm gonna do is what I decided to do is go ahead and start the meditation here for the first 30 minutes, and then thereafter. If you don't know how to do it, of course you can go to my website. It's on the comment section. You can go there and click on that, and there's an ebook by Benjamin Cram. There's an introductory video that I've done that will help you get started and go from there. So anyhow, now if you don't know anything about this, one of the things that you're going to want to do is ground yourself. Because otherwise, I mean, this is a very powerful meditation. So, you don't want to lose yourself because you're not doing the meditation correctly. And I'm not trying to scare you. I don't think there's anything wrong with anybody doing the meditation. It's just that you want to do it correctly so that you can get the most benefit. And also so that the service that's meant to be done out of this is the most benefit as well. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started. I don't know if you can hear this or not, but hopefully you can. I've got, I'm going to play the meditation on my wireless speaker, I'm going to play Maitreya's message and by the way, I was told that I believe that Sai Baba is going to be doing the blessing or has been doing the blessing. So anyhow, that's how it's going down. So we'll just go with it. So in the meantime, again, we're going to go ahead and play a message by Maitreya Buddha, and then go into meditation. We'll recite the Great Invocation. And again, if you don't know about this meditation, you might want to learn some stuff. You're going to want to ground yourself and then do the Great Invocation with us, and then go into meditation. So we're going to go ahead and do message number 104 by Maitreya Buddha, and then we'll be back.
My dear friends,
I don't know if you can hear this or not. Hopefully you can, but
with you,
we'll just go with it. And if you can't hear this, then after it's over, then we'll go ahead and recite the Great Invocation regardless, and then we'll go into meditation.
To tell you that all is well. All proceeds to plan. That plan works out. When my face is seen on a wider scale, you will know that your elder brother is with you. A brother who comes to teach you the ways of God, who loves you and desires to serve. From your ranks, I shall choose my help may it be that you shall find yourselves among them. My need is for those who love both God and man, who see each in themselves and who long to serve the plan. Whether that plan is known to you or not, you can serve your brother. All that is needed is love of God in your heart. All that is required is the blessing of trust and desire for justice. Where these aspects are present, I shall recognize my warriors. Prepare to see me very soon. Prepare to recognize, to trust, to love me and work with me. For I come to teach you the way to the source of your being, to your very core. When you know me, you will find that I have ever been within your heart. My call has been heard by you for long, and you are here in answer to that call. Knowing this, take up the challenge which I present. Help me to serve your brothers. Take care to miss me not. Watch carefully, my friends, and be happy at the prospect. Smilingly turn your gaze on the future. Laughingly turn your back on the past. gratefully receive the blessing of God's love and create anew the plan. Make haste to follow. Make haste to recognize. Triumphantly teach and know the joy of service. My love goes with you all. Please. May the divine light and love and power of the one most holy God be now manifest in your hearts and minds. May this manifestation lead you in glad to your brother's side.
Again, this is Andrew Aloha Live out of Flagstaff, Arizona with Spiritual Image Productions on Facebook Live and YouTube. So again, I've canceled all further radio shows with Blog Talk Radio. I don't see a necessity to go forward with them anymore. But and today, right now, we're doing a special blessing meditation. I was told last night that the blessing is being passed down by Sai Baba, which is unusual because usually it's by Maitreya Buddha, I believe, or maybe even sometimes yes, Jesus, but I'm not sure. But I think mostly it's been by Maitreya Buddha in the past. So anyhow, and for those of you that care to know, it's it's a cold day here in Flagstaff right now. It's been snowing a little bit. They said it was going to start around 9 this morning. I don't think it's been snowing that much so far. It may snow heavier tonight or later on. I'm not sure, but we'll see how it goes. But anyhow, again, if you don't know anything about this meditation, the best thing to do is go to my website, spiritualimageproductions.com. Spiritualimageproductions.com. Left-hand side is a link that says Transmission Meditation on the Air. Click on that link and there's a page that gives all kinds of information about transmission meditation. And there's a link there in the comment section as well, directly to that page as well. There's an ebook by Benjamin Cram, Transmission and Meditation for the New Age, I believe, that you can download for free, and also an introductory video that I put together for this specific type of this group, specifically for this group alone. All the other groups, they're completely different, but they're somewhat different, and so it's very important that you listen to that video as well. Now, I'm going to be doing the same meditation, except it's not going to be considered a blessing meditation. Maybe there will be a blessing anyhow, but I'll be doing this on New Year's Eve at 11 p.m. Arizona time to 1 a.m. Arizona time. and if you're here in Flagstaff and if you want to visit, either get a hold of me or I don't know that. I don't know if I have it on the website or not. I may not. But anyhow, get a hold of me if you want to stop by and do the meditation live and in person here at my place. I don't know that there's going to be any people physically here. There'll be, and I can feel there's people here already because of the energy that's kicking in. There may or may not physically be people here. I don't know, and I'm not going to worry about that because I know that there'll be people etherically here, spiritually here, that will be connecting with this group and doing the meditation as well. So if you want to get in on that, just plug in like you regularly do for the full moon or the weekly group meditation, and then get in on the New Year's Eve transmission meditation on there as well. So anyhow, we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, I'm only going to do about 30 minutes top, probably in about another 15, 20 minutes from now, and then you can finish up the meditation on your end at your pace, your time frame. You can either do the whole 2 hours or do partial 2 hours. It's up to you. It depends on what you want to do. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and in about 15, 20 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and sign off here with Facebook Live, and then I'll go ahead and finish up the meditation. Now I would say on my own, but I'm not. I won't be on my own. People get lonely because they're by themselves, but you're never alone, people. Ever, not ever in your life are you ever alone. If you just, people aren't conscious of their spirit guides or their ancestors on the other side, and you ignore them, and guess what? They and it's not that they ignore you, but they can't really do much to help you because you're ignoring them. So a lot of times they just can't do anything at all. Period. Sometimes they can, depending on karma, but if you don't ask, you don't support them, then it's going to be hard for them to support you. It works both ways. So anyhow, we'll start out with a great invocation and then go into meditation. From the point of light. Oh, and by the way, I forgot. If you want in, I still have it on, but if you want to still listen to this after we're done here, after I sign off here, if you want to continue to listen, you can do so on free conference call. The information is on the website page. You can call the phone number, punch in the access code, and you can listen in on a free conference call. You can still listen in live, but it won't be on Blog Talk Radio. It'll be on free conference. So we're going to go ahead and get started and go from there. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. Within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the masters know and serve. From the center which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light and love and power serve them on. Relax your mind, relax your body, think Om, be Om, maintain the teaching at the top of the head. And if you haven't grounded yourself, I strongly recommend that you ground yourself right now and then go back into meditation. Relax your mind, relax your body. I'm very serious about grounding yourself. Relax your mind, relax your body. And it's not that this is going to hurt you, it's just that it'll help keep you focused. Just allow the energies to flow through your body from the earth right straight through your body, out of the top of your head like a water fountain, fountain out to the universe, to the planet. Again, all you are is acting as a conduit, as a transformer, to help step down the energy as a group, and then the energies are sent out into the world that are mastered by whoever's overshadowing the group, whoever's overseeing the group, and the energies are being sent out into the world to help heal the world, to help with all kinds of stuff. And that's undetermined because I have any idea, any clue in terms of what that may mean or is or whatever. So it's just like that. Relax your mind, relax your body. This is a service meditation, meditation of karma yoga and laya yoga. Karma resolving karma as a group, and laya yoga being hands-on healing. The master literally does a hand, like a Reiki session, a treatment through the group, and then the treatment goes out into the world to help heal the world's liver. It streams out into the world. And all we're doing is helping to step down the energies so that it won't hurt people, and so that people can be healed in the way that they need to be healed. Relax your mind, relax your body. Yeah, yesterday I went out, did a lot of walking, did a lot of shopping, did a lot of stuff, and now my lips are painful because they're all chapped now. Which is what I forgot. Which is what chapstick's all about, right? All right, let's do some chapstick and then we'll just keep going. You're not that bad enough. Relax your mind, relax your body. Think om, be om, maintain your attention at the top of the head. Allow the energies to flow through your body, out of the top of your head, just like a water fountain. Again, we're doing the same meditation on New Year's Eve at 11 p.m. Arizona time to 1 a.m. Arizona time into 2019. We're going to meditate right into 2019. We're going to transform the world into 2019. Why not? All right? Relax your mind, relax your body. Just to let you know, there's a group of people right here right now. You're about, 2-3 years ago, a woman came over. She's highly psychic. I guess she could see spirits or something. She walked into my apartment. She goes, "Who are all these people? What's going on?" So she started clearing the energies in my apartment. But these are all the beings that come that do transmutation with me regularly. Most of them, or all of them, including Spirit of the Age of Aquarius, Spirit of Cosmic Peace, the Prince of Peace, Spirit of the Golden Age, Lakshmi, Saraswati, Kuan Yin, Sai Baba, Maitreya Buddha, and Spirit of the Age of Cosmic Wisdom. I haven't already said that. And then I have a lot of celebrities that are here. Elvis Presley, Paul Walker, Philip Seymour, what's that funny? Joan Rivers, yeah. Joan Rivers, all kinds of dudes. The latest one is Penny Marshall that came in, and then even last night there was another person. I think it was one of my relatives. I can't remember who. But anyhow, I have there's all kinds of beings here that are doing this meditation with us. So you may, and that's why I don't worry about people plugging in with me, because there's plenty of people spirits plugging in with me, regardless of circumstances. it helps when people on the physical plug in with me because it helps ground it better and the energy better. I believe, I'm pretty sure, but it doesn't mean that the energies aren't there at all. But relax your mind, relax your body. Think on, maintain your thinking at the top of the head. There's probably close to 100 spirits here that are plugging in with us right now, and we're not even talking about people on the other side. I mean, I don't know where all these people are. We have people plugged in with us, probably from Australia, from England, from California, from Arizona, New York, Chicago. I don't know where all the places are, but probably from all those places and more, there are people that are physically plugging in with us. Nevada as well. So anyhow, relax your mind, relax your body. That's the great thing about this meditation. It's very user-friendly on so many levels. And if you do it in the right way and enough, you too will be healed on various levels as well, personally. And I know this personally because I've gone through a lot of healing myself. I think if I hadn't been doing this meditation for over the years, I'd be in very sad shape, and I'd be surprised if I would even be alive right now, because I don't know if I would be alive. It's been very instrumental and really, really helping me keep focused and keep alive and keep going in the right direction. So many times. So relax your mind, relax your body. Think on beyond, maintain the thinking at the top of the head. Meditation is listening to God guidance. Prayer is talking to God guidance. It's very important that you do both. On service, listen to spiritual inspirational work, and also read spiritual inspirational work as well on a regular daily basis. Like you take a shower and go to the bathroom. Very important that you maintain a regular diet. Relax your mind, relax your body. And for those of you that are interested in having me come and do a full moon meditation near you, get a hold of me and see about sponsoring me or helping me get to where you're located at so that we can figure something out. Relax your mind, relax your body. I can help you start a group in your area, and you can stay plugged in with this group as well. Not just individuals can stay plugged in with this group, but groups can be plugged in with this group as well. Relax your mind, relax your body. A lot of people go, well, this is really boring. Well, if you're not in your body, you're not present, and you're not tapped into that energy of love, well, of course it's going to be boring, duh. But if it's really boring, that boring, then maybe you might want to consider doing 5 minutes a day in the morning and at night. And keep increasing it after a few days, a few weeks. You feel it out in terms of how comfortable you are with it, and you work with it on your level. And so you're able to do 30 minutes or 40 minutes or an hour. And that's how I started years and years ago. 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at night. And finally, when I started doing about 45 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, I think it was around 45 minutes or an hour, then I started going regularly to a group in Dallas, Texas, meditating with that group for a few years, and then I went to England meditated with Benjamin Crane's group, the original group that started the whole shebang. I went and meditated with them, the grandfather of them all. And then I've stayed connected with that group since. And you can stay connected with any group you want, so as long as they continue meditating, same time, same place, and you actually attend at least one of their meditations. I'm not sure that you have to physically be there, but at least connect to them. And then you too can stay connected with that group as well. Relax your mind, relax your body. Think on beyond, maintain thinking at the top of the head. Once you say the gratification, and I know I'm going to be doing a lot of talking, but it'll give you an idea in terms of what to expect with it when you're meditating with this group, or any group for that matter. But once we do the gratification and do the method, and it's more or less like a Zen style of meditation. You allow your body to relax. You don't try to manipulate anything. You don't, if your guides are talking to you, they're talking to you, but you don't respond back. You just maintain a quiet mindset, and that's it. It's really simple. You just allow the energies to flow through. Really the most simplest meditation you can do, but it's the most hardest for so many people because they get caught up in their mind, they get caught up in their body, and they can't sit still. They can't maintain a quietness in their mind, in their body, in their cells. You allow the energies to flow through. And when you let the energies flow through, you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed of the energy that you'll feel coming through. Relax your mind, relax your body. Relax your mind, relax your body. Maintain your attention at the top of the head. Think on, be on, maintain your attention at the top of the head and just allow the energy to flow through. And by the way, usually you feel the energy strongest at the beginning of the meditation and at the end. So if you're not going to do the whole meditation, you will get in at the beginning or get in at the end. That's fortunate. That's right. If you're really sensitive to the energy, you'll feel the energy pouring through. And even now, they're not pouring through that strongly, like I felt it before, but it's still pouring through. I can still feel it. Relax your mind, relax your body. Relacionar, relaxar, então ambiente um sentimento estado bem. Relacionar, relaxar. If you want more information about these practices and other practices to steer you in the right direction, you can go to my website, spiritualimageproduktions.com, spiritualimageproduktions.com. On the left-hand and right-hand side, there are links where you can order my book, The 90-Day Ascension Journey, Engineer and Design Your Life the Way You Want it to. You can order on Kindle for 99 cents. You can order it from me, and I'll autograph it for you. You can order it on Amazon. And a really good dose of what it takes to be really, really focused in your space, in your body. Relax your mind, relax your body. And when you're done, you can just say a simple amen, bow, and then finish up. Again, this meditation will be lasting for about another hour and a half, or 4 p.m. Arizona time, or it's actually going from 2 to 4 p.m., whatever time zone you live in, no matter where you live at. 2 to 4 p.m. is the same. Regardless. Although if you want to plug in directly with the group, and see the meditation at the same time frame, then of course, you're welcome to do so. Relax your mind, relax your body. Yes, and relax your body. Again, you don't have to force the energies at all. You just allow them to flow through. Surrender yourself. One of the last things that you do, one of the last things here that you go through, become enlightened, become ascended. You literally surrender yourself to everyone and everything, to the whole universe, and let yourself be in your space, in your environment, wherever you are. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and go forward on my own. Well, not on my own, but I'm going to go ahead and continue. I'm going to go ahead and end this session for now. You can listen to this later if you want. And if anything else, you can join us on New Year's Eve. Have a God, Goddess, Christmas, New Year's, be the love that you are, always have been, always have been, and always will be. Aloha, always have been.